Hey, so I've been playing around with this idea for a while now. Basically, the gist of it is that the um, packing slip for a TCG player order, it gets printed out on these 4x6 um, uh, shipping labels, sorry, and you wrap these shipping shields in it so that it's nice and sealed and it's sort of like waterproof. The concept there is that I'm not big on sending people garbage, and team bags are essentially just garbage. So you're like protecting the card from moisture, yes, but it's pretty well protected inside a shipping shield, inside a penny sleeve. So like the idea here is that we're cutting out the piece of paper that the that the packing slip is going on. And so it's going to be less thick. So we're probably going to be able to fit more cards in it for less shipping. Um, yeah, so the first iteration, I thought that this stripe here would like having it be open right there would make it easy for you to like slide your finger under and tear it open. And it was. It worked pretty well, but it's kind of messy. You know, you have like this torn up part right here, and I just don't really like the way that looks. So I did a different version. So I completely covered the front, and I just used my fingernail to just like it actually tore pretty easily. Um, these shipping labels aren't like a really sturdy paper. They tear pretty easily, and so I was just able to like just tear the sides here with my fingernail, and then it just kind of like ripped open really easily. Um, and that's fine. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. One thing that's actually kind of difficult, and I'll show you in a minute, is it's kind of a challenge to apply them. Um, but I have here some that haven't been opened, and what I did, and you can see it on this one a lot better. What I did is I used this perforator, uh, which you run it across, like you roll it across the paper, and it perforates it. So this is stuck down really well, but it should be really easy to open. So I'm going to try opening these just to see how well they open, how easy it is, and then yeah, and then I'm going to put one of these shipping labels on one of these and just show you the process to see if it's to get your opinion, because I don't know. I figure less waste, less garbage, but also providing customers with um, a safe and secure way to receive their card. I mean, it also potentially like protects from tampering. Like if this is torn open, it's going to be really obvious. If somebody opens the envelope and looks inside and wants to see what's in here, and then you end up receiving your package, it's going to be really obvious that it's been tampered with. So let's start with one of these perforated. Let's just see how hard, or yeah, it's really easy to just kind of get your fingernail in there, and the perforation like just rips open. That's pretty cool. Um, and then you for sure have the information about your order. It definitely works better when there's just like one card. This one right here, we've got a single Vaporeon for $1. Um, then you can see like the order right there. This is another good example. This is a 4th edition land tax, and you want to open it. Pretty easy, not bad. So let's give this one a shot. Easy peasy. So the problem is that without something holding this flap down, it kind of comes up as you're applying it, but it's really not that difficult. So what I've done is I've just started doing that and that. And I've just been experimenting with this. I haven't actually sent this to any customers, but you tell me if you think this is the questionable part. So that's fine, right? That's fine. Um, Now I'm about to take a razor blade and put it really close to the cards. The way that these sleeves are set up, like the cards go inside really well. Let me grab this lead card. All right, so we've got here this Flareon, and when a card goes all the way in, like there's no card exposed. So a razor blade going over this part right here Like that's the only potential part for it. Like as long as it's in there really well, it's not going to get damaged. So I'm not really worried about that. Um, but I could see how a customer might be kind of worried about it. This also adds a fair amount of extra steps. It's kind of time consuming, and if you're doing this as a hobby like I am and you have a full time job, you might not be able to dedicate a ton of time to fulfilling your orders, and adding steps like this might not necessarily be something you're interested in. Um, it's definitely not really something I'm interested in, but I like experimenting, and I think that this is kind of a cool idea. So, as you can see, I just kind of like indented where I want to run this with my fingernail, and so I'm just gonna move back a little bit. And there you go. It's perforated now. Um, kind of went overboard with my fingernail and kind of indented it a little bit more than I probably should have, but it's down. It's not going anywhere. Um, it's not gonna rip open in shipping, but it's gonna be really easy for them to open. And they've got all the information right there: order number, the quantity of their one Innistrad Midnight Hunt Zombie Apocalypse for 69 cents. Um, yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. If it's something that you'd be, and I know people in the past have been like, do not send me anything. Don't send me one of those cardboard sleeves. Send it to me in a top loader. So if that's your opinion, feel free to let me know. But if you want to contribute some ideas to whether or not you think this is worthwhile, a worthwhile way to minimize a very small amount of thickness, but it might make a difference. Or if you're interested in having less garbage sent to you. We're sending little pieces of cardboard all across the country, and it can be sometimes kind of wasteful when there's a bunch of packaging involved. And so just trying to think of ways that we can eliminate um, plastic waste when it comes to um, shipping. So anyway, I appreciate you watching the video to the end. Let me know if you think this is cool, if you think this is lame. I'm interested in hearing your opinion because I might potentially start doing this with some of my orders. Anyway, thanks. Good luck. Have fun.